G'day and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens. Kevins, they're no good, idiotic public freakouts here and completely stupid. The show about stupid people doing completely stupid things with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. Here we have a Karen who's ripping out political signs out of someone's yard because I assume she doesn't like them.
Trespassing and stealing private property. It's a misdemeanor. The police are coming.
Oh, I love it. I'm so happy they're coming because I can basically file a claim against him for hitting me in the face.
He did not hit you in the face.
Oh my God.
Drop the sign. Get out of here. This is private property. Get out of here. Get out of here now.
It's abuse, actually.
Get out of here. No, you can't. This is private property. It's private property. It's private property. Yes, it is. It's private property.
Hit me in the face. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy they're coming because I can basically file a claim against him for hitting me in the face. Oh, he did actually.
Yeah, we have it on video.
Yeah, please do because he collided and hit me in the face. You guys have an awesome day. Be free.
Look, these political signs frustrate me as much as probably the next person, especially when they just appear literally everywhere when we come up to any form of election cycle. The temptation just to grab one and then start stabbing into the other one because they use stakes to whack them in the ground here in Australia is high, but we don't do it because it's stupid and not worth your time and effort. Political signs being planted everywhere just kinda sucks, but hey, you grow up, don't worry about it too much, stop paying attention to it, and sure as hell don't go over and rip them out of someone's yard because you don't like them. Jeez. You have a Karen who decides to pick up their dog poop with plastic bags, you know, the thing you should do, but instead of just carrying them to the next available bin, they decide to just throw it into people's yards.
Let's see if she picks it up.
Ask her.
Ma'am, you mind picking the dog poop up you threw over there, please? We watched you throw a bag of dog poop right back there. What?
What do you think people do with their bags of dog poop?
They don't throw them out in public.
What do you think they do with them?
They throw them away.
No, they don't.
They throw them in people's
They
yards?
throw them in other people's yards. Well, ma'am, now I have to smell it. I have to smell it.
I watched you throw it. Pick up the dog poop bags.
Thank you, ma'am.
Get a life.
Sir, when you walk by there, you'll see red, green, blue bags. It's all from her. Is it really? It's all dog
She
poop.
just said she did it. She said,
did it.
what do people do with their bags?
No, look at it all. There's 11 bags out there.
Oh, she's a piece of...
Also, is it just me or does it seem like she just lacks control over those dogs? Because you can see how hard she's trying to pull to stop them from going to the other dog. It's just like, does these dogs have no discipline? Do you lack control over them? Like, you seem to be struggling to hold on there. You have an old Karen who decides to demand things in a public park and car park.
Work.
Why not?
We've got a charity going on ourselves. Respect it. My son took his life and we feed the needy. So please respect us too. We let you park here, but it's not. You've got...
It's a public car park. Is it not?
Do you know what? This is how arrogant you lot are.
Excuse me, you don't have to be racist. You don't need to be racist. You haven't let us into the country. We were born here.
Yeah,
you don't
were
have
born
to be
here, but your
racist,
family
okay?
wasn't, and you just
It
disrespect
doesn't
us
matter.
all the time.
You are
So this
disrespecting
is our
us.
parking. Thank you very much.
No, she's gonna,
That's alright. I'll just park somewhere else.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, this is a public park and a public car park for said public park. Whatever bullshit you want to pull here, you can buzz off. This is Australia, get out of here. Dashcam owns Australia's epic channel, by the way. Here we have a Karen with a question mark at Taco Bell. I do really mean Karen in quotation marks because I'm unsure how to really process this one. Here's the clip.
Yeah, so what? You put my life in danger. The be for real. Y'all all are working at Taco Bell. Miserable ass bitches. Get a line. Get a better job. You can't even make a Mexican pizza correctly. That's why y'all miserable. Yeah, I'll catch you outside, bitch. Shut up, Will, and beat your.
Amen!
You know, I'm kind of just stumped on the whole how Taco Bell prepared her food. It put her life at risk. Like, I'm just sitting here trying to think about that. How does one prepare food so horribly and that they put someone's life in risk? Like, is it just completely raw, not even cooked? But wouldn't you notice that type of thing? Is this a repeat of that wings guy from the other time where he somehow managed to eat all of his wings, yet they were apparently raw? I don't know. This seems a little bit up some weird alley over there. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Here we watch some classic road rage play out.
People are so crazy. Look at this. Look at this girl. That's a girl driving. That is a woman. Look at that. What in the world is going on? Oh my gosh. They're front of me in the car crash. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. What is wrong with people? Just go to work like normal people. This is no Mario Kart. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. What is going on? Oh my gosh. I'm going around this. I'm going around this.
The classic that you cut me off, now I'm going to chase you down until you stop, and then I'm going to get out and scream and shout and let it all out. It's like, I get it. I get why I get why that type of thing would make you angry. But, you know, sometimes you need to think a little further and realize that you're driving like a multi-thousand pound car that, if done wrong, can easily kill someone. Heck, if you do something really, really wrong, you could kill yourself with it, which is not exactly the thing you want to be doing. So maybe be a bit safer on the roads, even when someone does something completely stupid like cutting you off or jumping into your lane without acknowledging that you're actually right there, right where they're going to go. Because, you know, you got to expect, like, as a driver, your main thing is like not how you're driving. No, it's all about how everyone else is driving, because no matter how well you drive, all it takes is one dumbass doing something ridiculously stupid to screw you over. So this person here got some items delivered, I would assume some form of appliance of sorts, and it was going to be installed as long as the place was ready when it got dropped off. They got given the scheduled time, etc, etc. It turns out that she failed to wake up on time for one reason or another, and so the place isn't properly set up. So the delivery people come in, drop off the appliance close to where it should be, and then go to leave, which is when she finally gets up, goes out there and starts going off for them, asking to finish the job. Here's the clip.
No. No, ma'am.
Can't even for 100 extra.
No, ma'am.
How about 200?
No, ma'am.
How about
Look at this woman. No, ma'am.
How about 400?
Not 400. Ma'am, we can't do it, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Job?
No, ma'am. You have to call it.
Punch the pole.
No, ma'am. You have to call a service call.
Beating on my door and beating on
Yeah,
my
ma'am.
window.
You can't.
You gotta let go of my truck so I
Yeah,
can drive.
you gotta let go of the truck, ma'am.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do, ma'am.
You're going to get hurt.
The job, it's got the whole
Because you have to
down.
call for a customer service call, ma'am. Your stuff wasn't ready by the time we was here.
It took me 10 seconds to
Ma'am,
punch
you
the
have to
hole.
let go of my car.
You have to let go and call
You
it.
guys could have done the job.
No, it's insurance. I try to explain it. We can't do anything that we're not supposed to be doing. You have to let go of my car,
I
please.
can't hear what he's saying.
He said he's done his job. He explained the insurance policy to you. It's against.
Ma'am, you have to let go of my car.
It's against our insurance.
the job.
It's
Ma'am,
against
please
our
let go of the
insurance
car.
policy, ma'am.
No, that's not true.
It is true. You can ask Costco's, ma'am. You have to let it go,
You're
ma'am.
going to have an insurance policy by hitting your truck with all this stuff.
Ma'am,
Okay,
you have
please-
to let go.
please
Please
let go of my
let
car.
go, ma'am.
No, you need to come
Please, ma'am.
finish the job.
Ma'am, we will let go, ma'am. We will just call the
Are you
service
gonna-
call. You got to let go of it, ma'am. You,
Come
Man, you know what? Call the
Stop.
cops. Call the cops.
all right.
I can't. Ma'am, let go, please. Let go of the truck, ma'am.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Let go of the
All I'm
truck.
asking
You have to let
you
go of
do
the
is
truck.
Come finish the job.
You have to let go of the truck, ma'am.
Are you kidding?
You have to let go of the truck, ma'am.
You guys, all I had to do was punch that hole.
But ma'am, you have to be ready by the time we get here. A service call, they'll come right back out. They will come back out.
You're not telling me.
I'm telling you the truth. They will come back out.
I'm sorry, man, but these guys are on extraordinarily tight schedules to deliver probably multiple appliances in a day and install them to the best of their abilities. If you failed to wake up on time and prep the area where they're going to go, then that is unfortunately your fault, and you're just going to have to do what they said. Call the service people to come and finish the job because they don't have the time to do that anymore. It is just what it is. There's not much more to it. Here I've got another loaded clip for you, and by loaded I mean everything this time around. There's a lot of different references to what I would be calling this clip loaded for. First off, you can see the loaded wall of text. If you want to read the entire thing and have the details, you can pause the video now and read the thing, but just for a gist of things, the person with the paperwork, she is a social worker and also a Karen. She's a social worker that takes kids away from other people. Basically what happened before this is that her daughter worked at this ice cream shop. At some point, she sent over a bunch of disrespectful messages to the owner of this ice cream shop, the person behind the camera, and long story short, basically thought that maybe she's not fit for this position anymore. Anyhow, the social worker, the Karen, has come in to harass the store over firing her daughter. Here's the clip.
Okay. I got a picture of it and I'll send it to the work study teacher.
No, you need to sign it right here. She needs it to be signed.
I'll get it to the work study
No,
teacher.
it needs to be signed.
Once it's reviewed by
needs
Mr. Warren,
to
it'll be signed.
It needs to be signed. You've always signed them. There's
Once
no
I
difference
can
today.
review it,
There's
I'll
no
sign
difference
it.
today. It needs to be signed like you always have. Nothing should change.
I'll get it signed into the teacher.
It needs to be signed. An original wet signature. Is that
Okay.
something that you can't understand?
We're gonna get it.
No, it needs to be signed. I don't think you understand. Wet signature, piece of paper. All it takes is your signature on a pen, with a pen.
Okay. We'll get it signed into the teacher and review. We will. We always do, and we will.
I don't trust you. When you can't even face my daughter and fire her
talking
in
to her right
person.
now.
You couldn't even face her. You didn't have balls to face her and tell her you were firing her because you were chicken shit. Couldn't admit that you were wrong and that you wanted to be a passive aggressive bitch and you wanted to bully an 18-year-old sweet girl.
She's very sweet.
Yes. But you didn't have balls to admit that you were wrong.
She's
that you asked
very
her about
sweet.
Wednesday, scheduled her for Tuesday, when Tuesday was never a discussion because she's never been able to work on Tuesdays.
She's very sweet.
You assumed that you could just schedule her whenever because she was on spring break.
No.
I hope you guys realize what a passive aggressive bitch you're dealing with because she used to talk shit about you, Holly, all the time. How crappy you were, how you couldn't do the ice cream. But then the minute she's mad at Kaylani, she wants to praise you. Just let you know. I hope you feel good about yourself. Bullying
Never have
an
done that.
18-year-old, sweet 18-year-old girl.
Never have
I hope
done
you feel
that.
good about it.
Never
Karma's
have done that.
a bitch.
Never have done that.
Karma's a bitch.
Never have done
I hope
that.
those heart palpitations go well for you because karma's a bitch. Let's go, Kaylani.
You know, what's described in that wall of text and the footage we got here is a very different story. It's still the person in front of the camera, the lady going off about her daughter being fired, definitely still is a bit of an ass hat to a very heavy degree, especially considering it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, Holly, she's talking shit about you. she's just talking shit about you. She's only praising you now because she fired my daughter. She's that much of a passive-aggressive bitch. It's like, really? Is that really how you want to go down with this type of thing? That's not what you do. Especially if that's just a straight-up lie. Like, if you've got no way to prove that being a thing whatsoever, why would you do this type of thing? That is ridiculously stupid to any degree. Seriously. That was just nonsensically crazy. In this first clip, we got a potentially drunken man absolutely livid that there's a loud dog next door.
This old dude was harassing us from the road while we were doing yard work.
He was drunk and yelling at us about my livestock guardian.
She is barking, but she's behind a fence 30 feet from the road.
Ex-Marine, I never pulled a pistol. You need to get away from me. You need to get away from me. You need to get away from me.
Keep walking down the goddamn road. No one asked you to stop.
Come on, big boy. Take what you want.
Keep walking down the road.
Take what you want.
Keep walking down the road.
Take what you want.
You keep walking.
Take what
do
you
you
want.
think I want?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
Why won't you walk down?
Why don't you get back on your lawn?
Why don't you keep walking?
Why would I?
You called me out here.
Why would I?
Because you don't here. You don't belong here.
I don't. I've lived here for 35 years. Are you kidding me? It was a dirt road. All this shit was.
You live there?
All this shit was a dirt
one
road.
of these complained about your dog. Now, one of these fucking dogs is paid attention to one bit.
Do you hear him complaining about your dog? Do you hear him?
Keep
Do
walking.
you hear him complaining about your dog?
Keep walking.
Do you hear him complaining about yours? Matter of fact, he wants to go
Down the road, Marine. You can walk right on down the road.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk. I am gonna walk down this damn road. Then I'm gonna come back and hunt you.
I can't wait.
Oh, you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it.
I can't fucking wait.
Oh yeah, curly hair. Ex-Marine. You're always a Marine. Well, you're dead.
It's almost like this guy wanted to get bashed. He's just like, take what you want, take what you want. And then just a little later, he threatens to come back and punch him. And then right at the end of the clip, I believe I heard her saying, oh, you're dead, mate. It's like, just stuff like that. It's just like, are you just out of your mind? You just don't, I don't get people like this. Also, I feel bad for that dog. The dog's just there, looking at things, going, very curious about things around him. And the old man's just pulling her back with the flipping leash. Like, I get it, but you could at least do it slowly so the dog notices and just comes back on their own accord, not you just rip the leash right back and pull the dog right back your direction. You can see the dog flails around for a bit whenever he does that. Jesus Christ. So clearly something happened prior to this next clip that has caused this worker to go off her nutter, and the other guy decided to start recording mid her rant and then shows her that, and well, this is the events that happen next.
How dumb are you?
Out here.
I'm the dumb.
Have a nice night.
So listen, I got you on video. We're gonna talk to corporate and see if I'm the out here.
That's good.
and I got the exactly. So we're gonna see what it is.
Go ahead.
You right, but we're gonna see who it is.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So
Knock
I got you.
yourself out.
Yeah, I'm saying, trust me.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, make yourself famous. Keep talking.
You put no fear in my heart. None.
You heard that?
None.
Put no fear in the heart. Go ahead.
None.
Go ahead. What else?
None.
What?
You put no fear in my heart.
You need more training
No, I
because
don't.
you suck at.
No, I'm actually good at mine.
You're good at your job.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. That's the most.
You can go to the drive-thru though.
All right, cool.
Have a nice
I'll be in contact with your regionals and all that.
Good.
You made my night. Thank you. I'm saying we're gonna get you some training or get you out of here, one or the other. Okay. And then in addition to that, you got somebody in there vaping while they're making food. That's very sanitary.
You're right.
I'm really curious on what happened prior to this guy deciding to start recording. What was he doing? Was he purposely trying to taunt this person into going off like she did? Like, how do we even get here in the first place? And of course, as what most people would do who are currently in their work uniform outside of their work, the moment they realize they're being recorded, they stop being an idiot. They stop going off and swearing like a dirty sailor and along those lines. And yeah, I really would like to know what happened prior to, but at the same time, like, if you've gotten to that point, you need to learn how to keep a level head sometimes. People are just going to taunt you to try and pull this type of crap just so they can send it to regional. Here we have a funny clip that comes from a HOA, which is funny. There's been a lot of those recently. Well, these kids were out here throwing a football around in their front yard, and this Karen comes out saying, no, that's not allowed in the HOA. And, well, here's the clip.
You're playing football.
Because I can't. Do you want me to?
You're not supposed to play football in the yard.
Who says?
We live in an HOA. We don't like the activity in the front yards. You're supposed to be playing in the backyard.
Is that a law?
It's part of your HOA. Go get your mom.
No. Is that a law?
You're a child. Go get your mom.
Is it a law?
Well, boy, go get your mom so I can talk to her.
No,
this is not about you at all.
But it is about me because you don't want me to play in the yard.
It doesn't matter.
But it is about me, though.
Okay, so I live right over there. Like I said, I'm part of the HOA. I don't... Here, you know, what's your name?
I'm not telling you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not happening.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I hope you know that your parents are probably going to get, kicked out of their house for this.
They're really not, though.
But they are.
Yeah, I'm honestly not even supposed to be talking to you.
And why not?
Because you're a stranger. My mom told me not to talk to strangers.
Again, go get your mom. We can
Not
go
happening.
up there. We can go up there if you want to. It doesn't bother me.
Not happening.
It's sad your parents have you out here playing and you don't know what's going on.
It's not a law. Nothing's happening.
Do I need to call the police? Is that what I need to do?
Why are you calling the police?
Because you're out here breaking our HOA code and you're not listening to me. You can't get your mom. So
I really don't
are you here
care.
by yourself?
No, I'm not here by myself. You can see that my dad's truck is right there.
Okay, go get your dad.
No, it's not happening.
There are some people claiming that this clip is entirely fake purely to promote this person's TikTok, and I can see why one would think that, but also from all the clips I've seen with HOA shenanigans, I 100% believe this could be definitely a thing, because, hey, we've seen some old people who complain about kids having fun out in the front yard also be the same type of people that say, oh, why aren't kids going outside more often, yada yada yada, and doing all this whinging, bitching, and moaning crap. And yeah, I 100% believe this is probably real. Because it's just one of those things that's that ridiculous in a HOA that is like, yeah, you know what? Going off of what I've seen, this could definitely be a realistic thing. And also saying, oh, your parents are gonna go homeless because you're playing out in the front yard. Good lord, what does that matter? This woman got an order from this restaurant here, and it turns out they're missing a singular cookie inside her order. So she's gone up and asked for that extra cookie because, she paid for it. And for some reason or another, I don't 100% know the story, it devolves into this argument that you see now.
I said, young man, I have a receipt. And I said, I didn't demand anything, though. You don't make it seem like I just came in here irate demanding something. I said, he just told me I could come get the cookie. Can I just please have the cookie so I can go? That's all I said.
And I said, no, you
exactly. And so now I'm asking for a superior, and you're talking about I'm demanding something. I do need a superior. I need to talk. You just said you were going to give me the number of your superior.
No, because my superior is going to tell you to.
I don't care what they're going to tell me. I want the information.
231-85. Not pressed about it. They're going to say call Grubhub, get a refund.
513. Could you repeat the rest, please? 513 what?
231.
Because y'all won't give me a cookie that y'all forgot that you told me to come get. So, you have a good day too, Alex and Michaela. Y'all must be, I don't know, is this racism? I don't know. Because he was about to just hand me my cookie. This clearly isn't policy. He was about to just hand me my cookie. It ain't, because he would know that as assistant manager, he would know. But he told me to come back up there. He told me to come up here. He told me to come up here. Hi. You're getting really crazy. Look how you're screaming. Look how you're talking. Bye. Y'all cannot treat people like this. It's not okay. Sir, I asked. I didn't demand nothing. I asked. I didn't demand
for 1 cookie right now. Now you're saying I never said 5, and it's all recorded. So now you're just making stuff up and lying. Just lying for no reason. I know you don't care, but I bet the owner of the store cares that y'all treating customers like this.
Sometimes I just wonder, how hard is it to A, just ask calmly for a new cookie, if that is supposedly the first problem that's occurred here, and then B, how hard is it just to do that when she's got proof of purchase that she brought it, she claims she didn't have it in the first place, and if she's come back pretty quickly after getting her order, I don't see why there should be problems here. And yes, I do believe there is the additional thing of like, if you come in here treating us like an asshole, we can just straight up refuse service from that point forward. Doesn't matter if we've gotten things wrong, we refuse service because you chose to be a dick to us. And that is definitely a thing. But it seems to be a situation where they could have just given her the cookie and none of this would have happened. I don't know. The person behind the camera here is trying to get a refund for their meal for one reason or another. We don't have that information. Ultimately, they can't give the refund because the manager has to do it and there is no manager in the store right now, but the customer keeps pestering them about the refund, and one of the employees has a very interesting reaction.
All I did was ask for a refund because you guys gave me the wrong order.
Just give her a refund. She has full right.
We can't! I mean, we can't!
Okay, but not manager! Okay, well, you could at least offer to remake the order or something.
We can't! We don't have permission to do any of that.
So, but
why
nobody...
don't you go into the kitchen and do it?
Yeah, come on.
Hey, they can do that later. You can do it later.
That's fine, but this is inconvenience to me right
now.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill it. Get out of my way.
Oh, wow. Let me go ahead and call the police on you guys. Let me call the police on you guys. And I have my lawyer also. Come on, you want to...
Put it down, Zach. Put it down. Because you can't do that. Because
this is the type of people you guys have working stuff. And you want to give me my refund back. And a $9 refund. Nobody has the power to give me it. When you have your employees attacking me. You have one of your employees attacking me. So this is what we dealing with.
If only a manager can give a I swear I've seen a Hardee's clip before across the clips that I've been watching over the past year and a bit. Like, I swear it's like one of those things, okay, if only a manager is allowed to approve refunds in any capacity, approve remakes of food in any capacity, then there should be a manager there 9 times out of 10. Like, there should be a very low possibility of not having a manager on site if they are required for something like that, because those things are going to happen on the regular, semi-often. It's going to happen. Your employees are going to stuff up at some point and do a meal wrong, or something goes wrong, and if a manager has to approve something like that, then they're kind of going to be there all the time. Like, that just sounds like an inefficiently stupid system. And this employee either has major anger issues, has either a mental disability of sorts, or just it sucks as a person. Either way, I don't know how they're in a public-facing job like this one with that type of attitude. It's interesting, to say the least. I get desperate times require desperate measures, like you just go into a random job, and fast food restaurants are very desperate for people in general, though I don't know about this one. This Karen's having fun in a drive-by argument.
If you want to pay me, that's great. If you want to continue at my life without paying me, that's not okay. That's called abuse. Do you know that or no? Do you not care? Clearly that you don't. Clearly you don't. You don't care. But you care so much at the same time, right? You care so much. You're so empathetic. You are so empathetic, aren't you? You care a lot.
Is it bad that I thought it'd be funny if she ended up running into something, hopefully some form of pole or something that doesn't actually affect anyone else aside from her, because she's not exactly paying 100% attention to the road. She's too busy trying to yell at this person. Granted, it can also be said the same for the person behind the camera, but nah. Here we have an ex-Amazon delivery driver attempting to deliver a package to the front door the house's delivery goes to. There seems to be 2 dogs that might potentially be harmful. Anyway, the owner comes out and turns out they're a bit off the wagon, so to speak.
pictures.
I don't know why you're getting so upset.
Because you're an idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody else leaves the package at the door. All right?
Dude,
They read the sign, and they take a picture, and it's right by the fence. But not you. You're an idiot. Give me my package and get the out of my property. Come on. You ready? You gonna leave the package, you're gonna go?
Are you done?
You wanna call the manager?
Are you done?
Guy.
Dude, take a breath. Seriously.
You're agitating me. Get the out of here.
You were agitated before I came here. So
Guy, take a picture of the package and
I'm bringing it back. I'm not delivering it.
Okay, then let's call Amazon and
Amazon, dude. Like, I don't need your bullshit. Like, that's crazy.
You almost came in and got attacked by a dog.
I didn't. That dog right there, that's gonna attack me.
That one is mean, okay? It's my house. I dictate. Yeah. Get off my property. Get off my property. Give me my packages. Dude, don't touch me.
Are you kidding me right now?
Touch
Are
me.
you kidding me?
Get off my.
Are you kidding me?
Get off my property.
Yo.
Oh
my God. I'm calling the police right now.
Let's do it. Don't touch me.
Oh, dude.
Hit me. Hit me. I love it.
You hit me.
Go ahead. Yeah, get the out of here. I'm calling the cops.
If you stop shaking, you can call the police.
Ain't gonna lie, first time watching this clip, I flinched at that last bit. Yeah. I don't know what to say about this one. According to the comments of what was on this TikTok, it seems to be deleted now, is that not only did this guy get written up, but he also got fired from his Amazon job, which honestly ain't surprising considering how things like this tend to go, and I wouldn't be too surprised if he either TikTok took down the clip or maybe Amazon themselves got involved to get the clip taken down. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one why it's gone now. Either way, God, that guy seems to be completely off his nutter. And is it just me, or it looks like the dogs were very scared about the entire interaction itself? Like, they seem to be just trying to stay to as far on the other side of the fence as they could possibly get, cowering off on the other side as far away from their apparent owner. And like, I get the frustration that he failed to read the sign. There's a sign there, you should probably make sure you read it, but at the same time, this is not how you react at all. I hope maybe he gets an assault charge, but knowing how the world tends to go, the Amazon guy's the one who cops all the crap for this, and that's all there is to it, which sucks. This guy's unable to get past an Amazon delivery driver because they're partway blocking the road and he's driving a ginormous truck, and so what does he do? When he doesn't ever get past, he decides to block the entire road and walk away for about 15 minutes.
Then why you did all that?
It's not because you black, it's because I need you to get by.
You know, you didn't need to get by nothing. You said... He's such a sis. He left his car. He just really got the car and walked to his destination. Just so that... Wow. So basically I was it's so funny, bro. Like, he'd rather sit there and walk than to move his truck in the middle of the road.
So, is he coming back though?
Yeah, he's coming back. Let me see what he's gonna do.
Alright, and if he starts giving you an attitude, I'll call the police for you.
Alright.
You can tell him that with your dispatcher's calling the police.
Alright.
Do you want me to stay on the phone?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm recording him actually just to see what he's gonna do.
Alright, please, do the entire thing, call me if you need me, okay?
Okay.
Be polite.
Okay. You couldn't be that much in a rush if you could park your van your truck right there. You couldn't be that much in a rush. Me neither. Me neither. How is it respect? You couldn't wait for 2 minutes for me to deliver. I don't. I only have like 7 left. I'll be right. I'll be all right. Okay, that's good for you. You must be really bored. Like, it was a 2 second. I'm allowed to block the road a little bit to deliver. Good for you. Good for you.
I'm 90% sure that's not even the normal size like F-150s or things on those lines. Those are like the giant variations, the just extremely big because why not type category of truck. And he's upset because he can't get past another vehicle on the road. Buddy, when you drive something that big, you're gonna have issues getting around the roads, buds. And then doing this as a reaction, you're lucky your ass didn't get towed for leaving a car just in the middle of the road, blocking the entire thing. Granted, it'd probably be a giant hassle to tow a vehicle of that size. Here we have a guy who is using the local pool as a bath and is washing himself in the water.
He is, he's got so big. Oh, son of a boss. He's washing his fucking ass. What the? Awful. Right, kids, get out of the pool.
That is indeed a very interesting choice. I don't know exactly how this would operate in America, but usually most pools of this type of caliber down here in Australia usually have a shower in the bathrooms to use in order to rinse yourself off of all the chlorine, stuff along those lines. Usually, not always guaranteed, but it's very common. So the choice to wash yourself in the pool is just obscenely absurd to me that it's just like, what the hell? Mind you, it wouldn't even work very well because that water wouldn't be clean. It's just chlorine water. Yeah, it's somewhat disinfected by the chlorine, but it doesn't stop all the junk that gets in there. Here we have an old Kevin who's upset at a black guy who was just doing some fishing and stuff in the river nearby.
I ain't even enjoy your day, right? I'm just trying to get some bait.
That is my property.
That's not. We got this Karen right here. This Karen has no life. He got no life, bro, to the point he has to bother me because I'm out here just enjoying myself, you feel me? By myself. I ain't with a clique of people. He said, hey, can you guys come get this black boy from this lot? Black boy? I'm proud to be black. I'm proud to be black. I'm very proud to be black. No, you said you was going to get your gun. Tell him, you said you was getting your gun. You said you was getting your gun, and I got my gun too. So you know what time it is. He talking about he gonna get his gun like we ain't got gun license either. You better what? And I know my rights and wrongs, because if I was wrong, he'll be right here on this property, protecting his property. This is free property. That's why he not here right now. Come from out that fence and say it to my face.
Just a second, I'll show you my...
You gonna wait till the police come. Shut up!
Really living up to the stereotype of get off my lawn, even if it's not their actual lawn, which it could be an interesting question. Is their property line all the way up to the actual end of the lot itself? Where's their lot end? Who knows? But they've fenced in that section there. I don't know, it just seems a bit ridiculous. And then of course the whole specification, oh, can you come get this black boy off my lawn, is just a very interesting way of doing things. I'm not gonna assume anything here. We definitely will, but that might sound a touch bit racist. I don't know. Here we have a continuation to an earlier clip where an Amazon driver is blocked by a guy in his big red truck.
Man, what? I'm trying to get by. You blocking her right now. What? Bro, she's out here doing her job, bro. What's your job? Then go deliver the shit to your friend. What you doing? You blocking her, bro. Bro, she's doing her job. You see her do it, but this is a fucking hard job. You see people doing this shit, bro? Just fucking move out the way. There's a bunch of road right here. She gotta go, bro. So move your car. Come on, man. Huh?
He's scared. He's scared. You talking about you got his shit on drive.
Bro.
Let me see what you gonna do. Back up a little bit. So back up so I can see if you can back up. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You racist as hell.
I'm not racist.
Then why you did all that?
It's not because you black, it's because I need.
Oh, I didn't do this because I'm racist. I did it because I needed to get by. I'm sorry, buddy, but the star doesn't go into the square hole. Those two argue. What you just did, your actions here, and your reasoning does not compute. That doesn't function. That's not how this works. If you need to get by, you wouldn't block the vehicle that's apparently blocking you from getting by, so you're stuck there for even long. Like, it is just mind-numbingly stupid, the reason he's trying to give here. It's just like, come on, man. If you're that annoyed about unable to get past an Amazon truck, maybe, I don't know, get a smaller vehicle. You don't need something that big. It doesn't look like you're making use of any of the cab space. It looks like you're on your own for the most part. I don't know, it just is ridiculous, the attitude from this guy. Why does it always turn out that a good chunk of the people who drive these big off trucks are just assholes? Here we have a Kevin police officer who decided to illegally look through someone else's car. When he gets caught out on it, rather than accepting that he did something wrong, he just drives away.
I checked on your car earlier.
I thought somebody was out there.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were homeless or
That was
just
you?
traveling.
Okay, well let me get your name because I thought a cop did go into my car and
I just was looking
yeah,
at the
I know you got in there and moved the card. Let me get your name because I suspected that. What? Oh, it's just your name. Dude, this is gonna get worse for you.
I'd like to say yes, because driving away from the situation where you've clearly done something you shouldn't have is totally going to help the problem that this is going to become later on. But then I also sit here and think that what I've seen over the past few years when it comes to USA and their police system, it's a very high likelihood that this guy will never be punished for this action here, because it doesn't matter at the end of the day to these police officers. They probably won't care. Oh, you just looked through someone's car and didn't find anything, and they want to get you in trouble for it? Oh, okay, cool. Moving along, it's done nothing. You haven't gotten anyone. You haven't charged them with anything. You didn't do anything wrong, so it's perfectly fine. No problems with illegally searching someone's car without a warrant. Here we have a very intriguing situation here. Basically, what's apparently happened prior to this clip is that this person's daughter works here, and what had happened sometime throughout the shift, the manager decided just to snatch the drive-through headset off her head because they wanted to use it themselves. When the situation is described to the person's mother, well, they're not happy, to say the least, and this is what happens next.
Is it this right here? Excuse me. Let me holler at you. Come on. Let me holler at you.
No, not 1 second now.
Come here.
Now.
Let me holler at you. You snatched that baby head? What? Ain't no what. You know what the I'm talking about. You snatched that mother headset off my baby head? What? That means you put your hands on her. That's what that means. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. All you see is her mother daddy. Her daddy nice. I ain't nice. You. All y'all that got that mother like that, boy. When my mother baby in here and y'all be treating my baby every time she hurt.
I want that energy y'all got with her.
Right now.
Bring that here.
I want that
energy up.
Why you snatch that baby?
What your head for? Talk to me like you talk.
Say what?
I ain't snatch off.
Did you take it off her head?
No, I just did it like this.
Yeah, you why?
Huh?
Why?
So I can give it to the other employee.
Why?
Huh?
So why you ain't ask her? Why you ain't ask her? Why you say Kalisha? Let me get this.
I'm sure she would have gave it to you, true or not.
You speak, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So why you take it off her head?
I apologize.
Apologize to her. Come here, Kalisha.
No, look.
Apologize to her. This my baby, and I don't play no mother. Y'all see her daddy come up in this? He nice. I'm not nice. I'm not nice. I'm that. And this my shorty, and ain't nobody gonna put their hands on her, especially not no manager. What kind of manager is you? Apologize to her.
I do apologize for taking off the headset without you asking me that.
What? You let these motherfuckers talk and come in here speaking Spanish and talking baby. She working. here, and you the manager. You supposed, I work at a fucking restaurant. I'm a manager at a motherfucking restaurant. I would never. I've been in this 20 motherfucking years. I would never. What kind of manager does that? The motherfucker don't give a f about their motherfucking employees, but you gonna give a about this one. You gonna give a f about this one. Starting today. Do you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
And I mean that. She better not ever call me and tell me you put your hands on her. She better not ever call me and tell me one of these little motherfuckers. You calling this motherfucker here that ain't work today just to her? Who called that girl in here?
I know. You got this one there.
One of the employees? Key word, one of the employees. So you let these little from you?
Can I order my order?
When I'm done.
I think it's not.
Well, I said when I'm done, or you gonna.
My guy, that's a massive yikes. The fact that that's just how you treat someone at work is just like, oh, I need this thing, yoink, rips it from someone's head. Like, there's a lot of things that you should really think about when doing that. For example, she might have had earrings in. And if you rip headphones off like that, the earrings can get caught from the pads and then be ripped out. And that's not a good thing. Like, just ripping headsets off of people's heads is a no-go. You should never do that. You should let them take it off themselves, because you never know if there's any earrings or earpiece or anything else that might get caught on the headphones that could actually cause harm. Like, just flat out, that's the first thing you need to think about. Like, it's the biggest problem with me here. And then further on, just ripping it off someone's head in the first place is just stupid. You simply could have asked, and they probably would have given it to you pretty easily, because, you know, you're their boss. But, yeah, good thing you apologized, I guess? Something's happened prior to this clip that, honestly, I don't think is going to matter in the grand schemes of what actually happens within the clip itself. So, but I'll actually have to require to give you a bit of extra information here, because certain things have had to be censored because YouTube's YouTube. So, the second censored thing is where this guy uses a racial slur term against a Jewish person, which you can tell that's the case because of the reaction from multiple people in the plane. I'll just let you watch the clip and I'll get back to you soon.
Universally, karmically mess you up.
I think he's got a bag.
That's what I was just about to ask.
Yeah, I saw him with somebody.
So I can sit right back down.
Do you have a bag you want to grab or anything before you get off?
Don't attack me with two individuals against one.
Is he sitting down?
Yeah, I was just...
No, they're gonna have him.
I didn't hit anyone, so you're... Yeah, it's okay. Raising my voice to a female, I'll see about it with you.
With what?
You as a woman, and this is because I'm sitting down and I'm lower than you. Yeah, I'm sitting down and because I'm sitting down and lower. You want to be a tough guy, bro? I'm moving. Hey, you know what and stuff? No, it's all you're all teaming up. You see how most of the people are white here? Yeah, so you were like, I'm trying to get to my home country, and you all people made it harder for me to get to my home country. I'm telling you. No. And this white-haired guy is thinking...
What I say you up front, cuz?
Sir?
Go up to the front. You gotta go upstairs. Come on.
Hold on, let me
He's the big guy.
Hey.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go.
Are you gonna chuck me?
No, we're not gonna have that fight. We're gonna go here.
Hey, I didn't get in your face.
Daniel,
you told me to get out.
311.
I have a ticket.
311.
Yeah, I have a ticket.
Let's go.
Go ahead. No, cuz.
Hey, let's go.
You touched me first.
311.
You took me first.
No, let's go. Okay. 311. Police emergency. 311.
No.
Hey. Right now.
You got it, cuz? You got it?
All right, guys.
Now put your hands down and don't touch anybody. Put your hands down and don't touch anybody. So am I.
I'm right here. Look. I'm right here.
You're gonna walk or you're gonna be late?
Yes, we have to come
Walk. Turn around and walk.
Let's go.
Turn around and walk.
Thank you, guys.
I mean, what else is there to say to this one, to be completely honest? Like, yeah, okay, you might feel a bit intimidated being on a plane filled to the brim with people who are not your race. But this is not how you handle that in any way, shape, or form. Like, have we forgotten the concept of if you want people to respect you, you've got to respect them too? It's a two-way street. You've got to give them common courtesy, be respectful, be a decent person, and 9 times out of 10, unless the person is an absolute asshole, you'll get it back from most people. There are some people who are assholes who won't do that, but unfortunately that's just the way the world goes sometimes. And you can tell that the guy that he ended up fighting at the back end of the clip, like, he didn't want to hurt him in any way. He just wanted to stop him from doing anything. Because he just went grabbed to just like, nope, I'm holding you down now. And just kept saying, just put your hands down and don't touch anyone. But as you can see, the guy still tried to grab the hands off of him instead of just putting his hands down and calming down. And ultimately, apparently, the guy got dragged off the plane because he refused to cooperate in this entire situation. Nuts. Here we got a parking Karen who wanted this specific car park, and so when it turns out someone's already parked there, she decides to double park and park in front of it instead of using the car park that is literally not even a few meters away from where she's currently parked. Like, it wouldn't even take him much effort to actually park that, whatever.
Blocking me. Hi, hello, hi Karen, hi Karen. You have nothing better to do with your day than to block me.
No right to take picture.
I have all the right I want.
Get the fuck out of here.
I finally got to record a Karen. Oh, hello. Hi Karen. You're a Karen.
Yeah.
It's happening. I can't believe it. It finally happened to me. You know, I watched all these videos online, but I could never believe that it would happen to me.
You do not come to people's property and park overnight.
I didn't park overnight, but irrelevant. You're not a police person. You're not in the. It's not your responsibility to make.
Space.
There's plenty of other parking spaces.
I don't have parking space for myself.
There's a parking space right here, right there in front. So if you need a parking space, there's one right there. There's one over there. So don't worry, they're coming.
Okay.
Hi.
Get the fuck out.
Oh, so mature of you. So mature of you. I promise this is going on blast on social media. Yes. Oh, hello. There you go. Hi.
I said it before, but you know, there was a car park literally, I don't know, a few millimeters away. Not even that far, like, not even a few feet. If you just took the effort to look a little further and didn't care about the specific car park you got, you would have got a perfectly fine car park. Oh no, you have to walk like take an extra step or two to whatever location you're going to, because you didn't get the car park that you so desperately wanted. It's not like he's in a disabled car park, it's just a normal car park. Like, I don't see the problem here. Don't see why you have to kill such a fuss over it. And if the police are truly coming and you're willing to sit there and wait for them to come, good job. You've just scored yourself a free ticket for double parking. So, genius right there. Absolute genius. The intellect of Einstein over here. Here we have a very interesting clip where apparently the person behind the camera here belongs to a big company, and they're currently got a client who's autistic, and apparently something's occurred where food wasn't delivered in a timely fashion and drinks weren't apparently marked correctly, so she's upset and starts going off at the people in the drive-thru.
Right now.
I'll give you my name is Heather. Thank
yep.
you.
And guess what? I work for a very big company. So just wait. And you're treating autistic people this way. And yes, I am recording you.
No, are you autistic?
You are treating my resident right now who needs his food that is autistic. Like,
still trying to figure out why we're crying.
So go ahead. I want my food and I want it now. And this right here is going to show you how you treat autistic people.
You know that.
And I'm going to call the cops too, and I'm going to show them this video and how you treat autistic people.
At the end of the day, she's my boss. So I can
Well, that's okay, because your boss is about to go viral. For treating an autistic kid like and refusing him his food.
Autism.
No, it's because y'all got smart because you did not label the
Listen to you.
Because he had a Diet Coke. He can't have caffeine. Really? Because I asked which one was the Diet Coke. Did I or did I not? He cannot have caffeine.
Is I went through 4 people to talk to you.
Really? Because the first girl got an attitude because I asked her if it was diet or not.
Okay, so
he cannot have caffeine.
We refuse service.
Fun fact, did you know Diet Coke has more caffeine than regular Coke? Yeah. If your client truly needs no caffeine, then Diet Coke is totally not the way to go because that's worse than normal Coke. There is a thing called caffeine-free Coke for that situation. So, yeah, that's a bit of an absurd reaction. And honestly, for the most part here, I'm sitting here thinking, if the person she was talking about was diabetic, okay, I get it. I can completely understand why that would be the case. But I'm not 100% sure why this person being autistic would matter with these type of things. I mean, especially getting food to them very quickly. I don't get it. Maybe it's just because I just don't understand it. There might be a reason for it, and if there is, I'm sorry, I'm wrong on that one. But ultimately, I feel like this is an absurd overreaction to something very minimal. Yes, there is those punch things in most drink caps. I don't know if that'd be the case here for Burger King. The Hungry Jack's, which is Burger King Australia, does have those punch caps to punch in if it's a no sugar or it's a diet variety of the drink. But if you're wanting to get the no caffeine version for your autistic client, Diet Coke has more caffeine in it than normal Coke. So ultimately, I don't think that helps you. This Karen quickly finds out that flight attendants aren't taking none of your BS anymore.
You better back up. You better back up. You better back up. You better back up. Because I did not disrespect you. Do me a favor. Call the police right now. B16. You will never run up on me. I didn't do anything to you. Call the police. Oh, I'm fine, honey. I don't need no help. She is not going to run up on me. She's going to be escorted out this building. That's what's going to happen.
I mean, what else do you expect? They probably have had to deal with this every day for like the past years, decades, God knows how long. So of course it's going to get to the point where it's just like, no, we're not doing this. You can just go now. I don't need you here. I can just get you kicked off the plane. That's be that because you're just not being a nice person. Get out of here. Skedaddle, skadoodle. Here we witness what seems to be the back end of a massive dispute between a guy and his neighbor, and the police get involved.
I ain't done nothing to him, Brad. Don't step on my porch. You're going to jail. Well, then go to jail then. Son, get ready. Get ready, son.
I'm right here.
Get ready, son.
I'm on your ass.
No.
No.
You gonna get away from me.
First thing,
I didn't do nothing to him.
Listen to me, bitch. Listen
Don't call me no bitch.
Bitch, I'll get you
No,
right now.
you're not. Brad, you gonna go to jail, Brad. Tell you gonna go to jail. Son, look, you gonna help me, son?
Come on. I don't give a about your son.
Yeah, well, you might. Hey, Brad, look, I haven't done nothing to him.
Talking shit to my old lady, too.
I didn't say nothing to her.
Always doing this shit.
No, I didn't.
You know, motherfucker.
Say nothing to her, Brad. Kick the gate down and all that shit.
Daddy, oh my God.
Here we go. Let's call the sheriff then.
Might as well.
Why? I ain't done nothing to nobody.
This is what's gonna be done. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Your property, your yard, your driveway. His property, his yard, his driveway. Parties are gonna stay separated, and there's not gonna be any more arguing or fighting or anything like that. You got an understanding?
No, sir. I want him arrested for assault.
Not happening.
Why?
Not happening.
Man, he smacked my phone out of my hand. What are you talking about?
If you think that's going to fly, you can go ahead and talk to the county attorney's office.
No, I will, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's assault. He smacked my phone out of my hand.
You're intoxicated, so that's plain.
Whatever, I'm not intoxicated.
What's that in front of you?
Well, I've had 1-2 beers, but I'm not intoxicated. Do I sound intoxicated? But it don't matter. I'm on my front porch. Yeah, Mr. Bax, please don't.
I'm sorry.
Y'all got a supervisor?
Be drinking?
Who's the supervisor?
Him right here.
All right, I want to talk to the supervisor. I want that man arrested for assault.
I just told you, if you want to press charges against him.
Is that right? Yep. So I can just walk up and smack somebody's phone out their hand and not get arrested?
That's the way you want to look at it.
Is that what you're telling me?
We're not going to sit here and argue with
No, you're on video, sir. What's your name?
Swindell.
Oh, that's right, Swindale. I remember you. I went to put a complaint in on you. What's your badge number?
606.
606. Yeah, I'll be talking to Major Quarles again about you. No, I'm gonna put a for real complaint this time. I'm gonna write it on paper. Listen, that right there is a bunch of bull. If I done that to somebody and went up to their house, he came down. I got video. He came down to my house. Do you understand that? He came to me.
I don't even know where to start with this one. Oh, what a clip. I'm not going to acknowledge one certain part of it because, quite frankly, it doesn't really matter to a certain degree. But you already know what I'm talking about when I'm laughing and giggling at the stupidity of it. Anyway, I can't believe it's like, oh, what? So the guy assaults me and you won't arrest him? What type of thing is that? And then, of course, when the guy says, oh, so I can just go up to him and slap his phone out of his hand and I won't be arrested? And the cop's just like, you can see it in that way. It's just like some very ridiculous crap going on here. Like, you'd think this would be a TV show or something stupid along those lines because this just seems like over-the-top and entertainment crap. Here we have a bartender in LA attempting to catch some dine-and-dashes, going to extreme lengths to stop them from going away after their cars declined on a $140 bill.
Hey, Marta, why don't you try to go run the card?
You know what? I'll give you
So where are you going?
I was going to get cash out of the ATM.
Well, why does he have to be?
I don't know why.
There's an ATM inside.
There is an ATM inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's go. Get out the car and let's go.
Let's go. No one's trying to rob
I'm
you.
not the one, honey. I'm not the one. I'm not paying $140.
I'm not trying to rob you.
It looks like you are, though.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's go.
Dude, seriously.
Sorry, baby. I'm East Coast. I don't
That's
play
fair.
this shit.
Can I have my card then? So I'm blocking
Okay,
with
I'll
you.
give you your card when you pay your bill.
That's fair.
Look, I don't know if it was worth that unnecessary danger you did put yourself in, depending on whom these people could have ended up being, but at the same time, I get it. It's one of those things where, by how she gives her argument, why'd I stumble so much there, she pretty much states that she will be the one who has to pay that tab if they don't. And, you know, nobody's got $140 burning a hole in their pocket they're willing to lose because someone else did something stupid and couldn't afford to pay the bill that the drinks they drunk that night, which is kind of wild, but I get it. And you know, it worked. They did come back in and go to get cash out, apparently. I wonder how this went down afterwards. So these guys who are black, there's a reason why I've just specified that, and you'll find out in a moment, are gathered together for their grandfather's funeral. And the old boomer across the road sees a group of black people grouped together. One of their cars so happens to be blocking his driveway. You know how he approaches the situation? He makes the assumption that this is a gang meeting. Here's the clip.
Not right.
Sir, please don't do that.
You got the damn roadblock.
We'll tell them to move the car, okay?
You wanna? I better carry your damn ass. What you better do?
Man, can you go get your uncle or somebody? He wants them to move. He's saying it's a gang.
This ain't right.
He's being very disrespectful.
This is a neighborhood, quiet neighborhood. This ain't right.
Come on, that's why I'm saying. That's why I didn't want you to say nothing to him, man. Just come on, baby.
It's the damn road right here.
Shame, but it's okay. I'm so sorry.
Well, I am not sorry.
Get in the house.
No, this ain't right.
I tell him to move that car. I tell him, sir.
I'm gonna call the police if y'all don't do something.
Sir, it's an after-pass of a
I don't care about all that crap.
You can't say that.
Wow.
That's not crap. You gotta
I don't like you running my neighborhood.
We're not running your neighborhood. I don't know what's wrong.
I live right there.
James,
I live here for a good while.
James,
well, don't bust me up.
Go get
Your keys so I can move your car. She say she don't want your car in
No,
the
you
driveway.
blocking my path to back
My
out.
car is not blocking their driveway. They can get out their driveway.
Hey, go get it.
Don't block my driveway.
James, you can talk to people better than that.
No, hey, I don't like it.
Don't do that.
Mr. James, if you wanted to beg back, you could and get out, Mr. James.
I can call some records, get this shit
James,
moved.
stop. No, you can't. Come on.
Oh, that's so mean of you, Mr. James. Today is Saturday.
Come here.
And you know all that other stuff is way back in the day. We ain't going for that shit, James.
I ain't going either.
It's crazy.
This is a neighborhood. It ain't designed for the hood.
James, stop.
And you gotta stop saying stuff like that, Mr. James.
What's going on?
Mr. Jones being very rude, and we asking him.
How you doing?
No, I don't like that. You running my neighborhood. I don't care what you're doing. I don't believe in this crap. You hear?
Oh wow.
We just told you it's a repair.
You get my face. No, you're gonna start some trouble right there. There's trouble.
Oh.
There's trouble right there.
Dealing with a family death today, so you see,
I don't care about all that crap. Look at this is not right.
He just hollering about gang meeting and all that.
Yeah, this looks like a gang meeting.
Oh, it's a funeral. We all family. We just left a funeral.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
No, you can't talk to me.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? He can just, you feel me? Talk to the police and him.
No, they're gonna run me in my house.
We ain't gonna run you in the house, so that's what we're trying to do. We just had, look, my dad just died last Sunday, and we just having a family get together. That's all it is.
No, but you don't have to have such a big meeting.
Stop. You're not in our
How can you get out of my driveway? My wife cannot back
Okay,
out.
we'll move this car right there. We'll get this car.
Now here comes the car. How's he gonna get through?
Getting out the road.
I feel bad for your wife, bud. She's clearly looking at this and going, oh, god damn it. Not again, George. Why you do this? There's no need to do this. They're just peaceful. Yes, they're in your way. Just ask them nicely and move on with your life. You don't need to do this again, George. I get it. You don't like black people, but there's no need for this. Like, everyone in this entire situation, in spite of his complete disrespect of everything happening here, handled the situation pretty damn well, if we're all completely honest. Like, everyone who was a part of that was very calm in spite of the very racist statements that were made here from the guy, and the way he approached everything was pretty crazy. Again, as I said, yeah, it is probably annoying that someone's blocking your driveway with a car, but, you know, you just go over there, ask them, hey, I'm sorry, would you be able to just move your car briefly? You're kind of in my way. I'm sorry about that. Yada, yada. Like, just move on. Do it nicely. Sure, they would have moved the car immediately, be apologetic about it, and then everyone would be done. But no, you did this. Well, thank you, because we get this awesome clip now, too. This one, honestly, is quite stupid. Basically, these guys were walking their dogs, and this other person decides that it'd be a great idea to start annoying these guys, kick their dog, and then claim that they harassed her first, when in reality, that's not the case.
Yes.
Are you gonna hit me?
No.
Are you gonna hit me?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna hit you.
Well, I'm gonna take your dog away.
Don't take my dog away. I'm trying to get out of here. She's walking around kicking dogs.
She assaulted me.
She's walking around kicking dogs. Look, I can't even get out of here. And she just kicked him again. As you're punching me? She's walking around. Ask her.
I don't think. Honestly, he went to me punch me. Like, I didn't even talk to you. You know what? Get lost. Seriously, get out of here. I live here. You get out of here.
You're the only one that's insulting anybody.
Yeah. No, you are.
No, you are. Look, we're out walking our dogs.
You come up and you punch me?
So how about you walk your way?
I'm fine with that, other than she just kicked my dog hard. Oh, gee, really?
You can walk. I'll stand.
You'll walk away scot-free after kicking my dog till she yelps? You're unbelievable. I'm glad I got this on video. I will. At least she's okay. She yelped loudly. She just walked up, whack, right in the ribs. Look at her. She's freaking out just by me moving. Oh, give me a break.
Okay.
I'm walking my dog. Why would I assault you?
Saying that, he's just saying that to protect himself. Because he assaulted me.
Did she not walk up on you like...
He punched me, so I don't
She
know.
walks up and punches. Do you know her?
No, I don't.
I don't know her either.
I didn't even talk to you.
This is two people walking their dogs.
Let's walk back here.
Okay, you know what? You know what?
And you can walk down that way.
Look at my dog is shaking. She's scared. Like, you know what? Just I'm gonna go take care of my dog. You walk your way, I'm gonna walk my way. I'm just glad I got this on video. Sorry, Buttons. I'm just glad I got this on video. Because you're messed up. You're messed up.
No, you are messed up.
Yeah. Look at my dog is shaking. She's freaked out. And she might even be injured.
Go away. I
So now I have to take her to the vet to check her ribs. Yeah, I'm going away. Unbelievable. Like, who walks down the street and kicks a random dog? Why should I shut up? You go away.
Well, you go away first. I'm not gonna go away until you go away.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, don't even... You know what? Nothing's gonna come of this. Let's just go away. Bye.
You know, while she was on the road there, I'm just going to say this. By the way, YouTube, what I'm about to say, this happened in video game, in Minecraft, no, GTA. I was just slightly sitting there, it's like she's standing there on the road. What's the bet someone comes around, rushing around the corner, not paying attention, she gets ran over. Again, YouTube, this happens in GTA. This isn't real life. That joke aside, I don't get people who do this type of thing. Why do you kick a dog? Genuinely, what thought process goes through your mind that makes you think it's a good idea to kick a dog? What warrants that? You know what does warrant that? When the dog's attacking your dog, or when the dog's attacking you. Then it warrants being kicked and flown away if the dog is aggressively attacking you. But in this instance, that doesn't look like the case. These are two tiny dogs who seem extraordinarily chill. They may have barked a few times, they may have come up to you barking at you, but they probably wouldn't have bit, and so you kicking them was not warranted in any way, shape or form whatsoever. You're just a terrible person, and that's be simple as that. We're going back to high school with this one.
Walk away, bro. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. What are you gonna do, alright? I'll wipe the whole. I'll get him. Yo, bitch. Security. You're pussy. Security. Yeah. You're pussy. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
4 eyes, my god, who even says that anymore? What type of insult is that? We back in the playgrounds at your local high school or something? Jeez. Here we have a Karen going on a tirade against a minimum wage worker all over fried chicken.
People like her make me want to reach back there and snatch her little ass and bring her over this desk. I don't give a I'm going to jail. I'll her little ass up. You see how she talking smart? She need not to say nothing. She need not to say nothing. Because she needs to know how to be professional. Be professional. If she don't know how to be professional, she needs to be fired. And that's it, and period. I'm not about to deal with nobody attitude like that. This is the second time, same female. I asked them, why is she over there? They said, oh, that's what she do. She keep going to the back right there. She don't want to come out and deal with the customers. So either her job is to work back there in the heat and don't come with the customers, and y'all got extra help, or she don't need to deal with no customers at all. Because I'll slap a bitch like her in the parking lot all day, every day. And I don't care. Everybody got problems. I'm going through my own shit. The last thing I feel like doing is dealing with her attitude. And all I want is some chicken. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm sorry, lady, it works in the rules of threes, not a rule of two. There's 3 strikes and then you're out, not 2 strikes, so you've had it twice now. Wait until the 3rd time, then you can have the 3rd strike and get rid of her. Apparently, she went on this tirade for another 20 minutes before finally leaving the store, which is just kind of insane, to say the least, but hey, that is what it is. In this clip, we got the lovely neighborhood Karen just coming down to your apartment to say hi. Wait, hold on a moment. I read my notes wrong. Oh, she's not saying hi. Oh boy. She's got a hammer.
Motherfuckers! Call them. Call them. Are you calling the cops yet? Call them.
Okay, I'm laughing, but in reality it's in a laughing manner because depending on who's actually living in that apartment, they could either be someone who's had their shit just scared the living hell out of because of this one person being, well, clearly a maniac. An absolute menace. But I can also imagine how this would go in Texas, in an apartment where the person that she so happens to be doing this to is a gun-loving American and has a bit of a shotgun lying around near the door. I can only imagine how that could go. Pretty, like, I don't get how there are people this crazy sometimes when it comes to dealing with their neighbors that go up to their door and start bashing it down with like with a hammer or their own hands, especially in America, because all it takes is the person behind that door being some form of gun nut, a gun-loving American, and well, you have some problems on your hands. Many of them. Good lord. When this lady got home with her food, she decided to check over it, and turns out there was some form of issue with it one way or another, and she threw it out, called up the store and asked if she would be able to get a refund, telling them that she has already thrown the food out. Apparently the staff on the phone said yes, they could just come in and get the refund, but now here's what happens when she asks for a refund from the manager.
Because you still will not get a refund, especially with your attitude, especially when you didn't bring the food back. Have a good day.
I called.
Okay.
She told me to come get the refund.
Use your common sense, or are your brains too tight? Have a good day.
You such a rude manager to be a GM.
I surely am.
To be a GM.
I surely am.
You came up here with an attitude.
Actually I did.
Actually you did, because I said I came to get a refund and you said, oh, you're not getting one.
You're not. You didn't bring the food back, so what makes you think for all I know you ate it?
I ain't eating nothing.
Okay,
I told her on the phone I threw it in the trash. She still told me to come up here and get a refund. So that's on her.
Okay, that's on her. But guess what?
Okay, so you still supposed to make it right.
Have a good day.
I called and told her.
I'm not making nothing right. Have a good day.
I called and told her. And told her I threw it in the trash.
Have a good day.
Look, as a manager, if one of your staff members has apparently said something, I would go find out whom actually said that, find out what they exactly said, and then if it turns out that they did say they could get a refund by doing blank, blank, and blank, then you should just honor that refund. Yes, it's probably going to cause issues with other things and other that, but that's where you got to do right by the customer, what the customer's already been told by one of your employees, and then it comes down to either they weren't taught these processes correctly by you and you now need to fix that issue, or something else has happened here that shouldn't have and you need to fix that issue. Taking it out on the customer and refusing to give a refund is just kind of the worst way to go about this. I know from experience with fast food restaurants here in Australia, like they just immediately give you a voucher allowing you to repurchase literally everything you brought another time. Like that is the first thing they just end up doing if you have issues with your food whatsoever. And then if you want a refund, you can go down that route, but most people are usually fine after getting a voucher to buy the exact same order you just brought another time. Here we have a genius who was attempting to reserve a park by standing in it for someone else. For a disabled car park, no less.
That doesn't mean jack shit to me.
It's okay.
Not.
It's my handicap placard. I'm a disabled veteran. You need to move. Okay, so am I.
Okay, well, I'm saving the spot for my husband.
I got all day.
So do we.
Cool. I will too.
You can have your spot, Your Royal Highness.
Thank you. Have a wonderful, blessed day, ma'am. No, that's not appropriate.
There's children here.
Yeah, I can sit here all day. Yeah. Actually, no, I can't buy. Like, I love how quickly she decides to escape when I'm not 100% sure what happens. I'm assuming that someone else decided to attempt to get the police involved or someone involved who go, hey, you're not allowed to do that. You can't just stand in a car park and reserve it for someone else who's not here. Which, it's always one of those more interesting things. Like, I don't get why this is a thing, why you walk ahead of the car to reserve a car park. Is traffic just that bad in America where you can easily walk a fair distance to go reserve a car park before the car could even get there to get to the car park? Like, is that just how it is? Because it seems absolutely stupid that the people got there before the vehicle could, even though the vehicle's a vehicle. Like, how's the vehicle still not there yet? This clip is particularly interesting because it seems to have, like, according to what I had beforehand, this lady asked for some foil and a bag to try and keep her food warm on the drive home, and things seem to just escalate ridiculously far for something so little, honestly.
You've been in business for years. You don't have foil?
I don't have.
You put it on the box?
I put right here, okay? You look. Please look.
I need a bag to wrap it up there so it won't get cold. That's what I'm asking for. You can look dumb all you want to.
Run, right now.
I wanted a bigger bag so that I can wrap my fish up so that it won't get cold. Damn it, don't you understand that?
I don't know, because I just have the right
No,
here.
because you acting like you don't speak English. That don't work with me after I done spent my money. Say whatever you want to say. But I'm going to stand my ground. I'm not scared of you. At all. And I don't need a man. So keep playing. You can see me outside. I'm not playing with you.
I'm not playing with you too.
Good. Because you better not be. Never.
I bet for you?
You heard what I said. I'm somebody's mama. I don't play. And what I asked you was not rude or disrespectful.
Yeah, just now
I asked you, can you wrap it up with some foil?
Right?
That's what I
you
said.
asked me about loudspeaker, right?
I said about foil. I
Oil,
said,
but
do you
you
have
just
some
now you said
foil?
for me the loudspeaker.
No, I said, can you wrap it up for me?
No.
And I'm going across
say it like that.
When I said it the
Just
first
now
time.
you say it like that.
When I said it the first time.
Hey.
Yeah, I did. I said I'm going across
If
town.
you ask me slowly.
It don't matter what
but
I
you
do
loudspeaker, ask me.
I didn't get loud until just now. I know me. You can't tell me about me.
Yep. That what you just watched? Yeah, that happened. This was all over an argument over some foil and a bag. This is a way to ask a question. Is it common for you guys in America just to keep any of your reusable bags inside of the boot of your car? Because I know it's a common thing over here in Australia with any of our reusable bags just hanging out in the car. So if this is Australia, like, do you not have a cooler bag in your car? Because, you know, those cooler bags are insulated bags. They'll also keep things warm when they need to, because I've used them for that on multiple occasions, and they're pretty handy for that. Yeah, the food often gets soggy, but that's just what happens when you insulate something to try and keep it warm. It's probably going to go a bit soggy, but hey, that's just the price you pay to keep it warm when you're going across town. So if you knew you were going to do that, and also if you knew you were going to get food and then have to go across town for, wouldn't you just have a bag in there for this type of thing? Because, yeah, some places, some fast food restaurants may not use foil at all because they don't have a reason to. So, yeah, I don't know. It seems nuts that this argument escalated to the point that it did over something so little, though. So the story to this one here is a staff member here was waiting for someone to show up for their appointment, and they never showed up. So about 25 minutes later, they decided to move on to the next person who was there waiting to get their pedicure done. Anyway, a little while later, the person who was meant to be there for the appointment showed up, and when it turns out that she's now serving someone else, she decides to lose it in a way that is completely stupid.
Go ballistic in about 2 seconds. You just wasted all of my time.
No, that's okay. See, call police. I don't worry. That's okay. Don't worry.
Today is my birthday. This was my treat to myself. You could give me my $40 back and I'll leave.
Why I give you $40 back?
Because that's what I paid for the deluxe pedicure.
You return your Groupon and give you back money back.
No, Groupon's not giving me money back.
They not pay me. They not pay me. Why I pay you?
Because I have an appointment right now at 4 o'clock.
But you know you come late.
You called me 6 times in the car.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
This is not your phone number. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm working.
Is it your phone number? Look, you called your phone number. You called me 5 times. You called me 5 times while I was driving here. I kept on pulling over to answer your phone calls.
Go get her license plate. Go out there. Go get her license plate, quick. Take my phone. Here, record her license plate.
Yes, because that's what you do when you're late to your own appointment that you would have planned like at least a day or two ahead of time. If you make an appointment, maybe make sure you make it to the appointment at least at the scheduled time. Heck, maybe a little bit earlier so you know you're there on time. Not 20, 30, 40 minutes later. Because of course they're already going to move on into doing someone else. And usually 9 times out of 10, you can just sit there and wait and they'll do you next. No problems, no questions asked. But instead you decide to lose it like this and then on your way out, throw and break stuff on from this business, which is definitely a great look for you. Great, amazing look when you've already paid them for something. They have your card details, you know? Here we have a pair of kids who are fishing who accidentally walked into other people's properties because, you know, there's no fences marking out different people's properties. It's literally just a bunch of houses as well as public property just backing into what looks to be a lake. And so this guy decided to come out and go off at the kids for apparently going into his property. And even when they left, he decided to keep being a nuisance towards them for ultimately no good reason.
I'm doing nothing wrong.
Guess what?
I'm not.
Hey, shut up. I'm not your dad. Shut up. I don't want you fishing over here. Guess what? I'm gonna call the police.
What is he hurting and what will the police do?
Nobody's talking to you. Is that funny? Is it? You stupid dumb mother.
What do you do to this guy, Kyle?
Absolutely nothing.
No. Hey, Pat, so you were the one that came into my yard.
But he got out.
And then I left.
After you ran your mouth all the way down here, remember?
Because I wouldn't run my mouth.
Oh, of course you weren't. Of course you weren't. Freedom of speech, right? Freedom of speech, right? Hey, dumb. Guess what happens if you fall in that pond over there on my property? You fall in and drown. Guess what happens? That's on me. You're not now. That's why I ran your dumb off.
Exactly. That's why I'm over here fishing.
That's why you're over here, and you're gonna throw a fish up on the pond.
So I can take a picture with it.
Really? How long do you think that fish is gonna last out of water?
A long time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How long? How long? You're 15 years old. You know the world.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, go ahead, dumb.
Why are you sitting here cussing? I'm a 15-year-old dude.
I don't give a what you are. You're talking to a man. I don't give a about you.
Yeah.
And please, tell your dad. You know where I live? 4541. Bring him over. Please do. Is that funny?
What is your problem, dude?
Shut up.
I don't have to.
Is that funny? Oh, you don't have to. I'm 15 years old.
What is your problem, dude?
Shut up.
He's just a big tough guy and he thinks he's everything.
I'm a big tough guy. You walked on my property. You walked on Keith's property. You walked
I didn't
on
touch
Charlie's
your property, though. Quit
Nobody's
telling me to shut
talking
up.
to you.
20 minutes to be exact. 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
20 minutes? How long, since I've been standing in the house watching you, how long was it out there?
5 minutes maybe.
Please tell your dad to come over to my house. Please.
Why would he come to your house?
I want to talk to
He
him.
has no reason to.
Oh, no, because you're right, right?
Yeah. I'm not hurting anything.
Yeah.
You don't want my dad to come to your house.
Really, I don't?
You don't.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your dad's name? What's that?
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm breaking no law.
What's your dad's name?
Nothing wrong. I could be vandalizing your house instead of fishing. And you,
Oh, wow.
There goes a sheriff. Why don't you stop me?
You could be vandalizing my house. Way to go.
Yeah.
You're the future, old.
Yep.
You could be vandalizing my house, but instead you're fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it all better.
Wouldn't you rather a kid fish instead of vandalize? There's
All right, Kyle, let's go.
Shut up.
Dude, I don't need to shut up.
Think about vandalizing. Why would you even think
Let's
about
quit arguing with this dude.
Because it happens on the news every single day, and you're worried about me fishing.
In New Pal?
You see kids?
In New Pal?
Yeah.
I see you throw that fish up on the
Did
bank.
you see the kid?
And I said, are you going to...
gas station last week?
No.
Yeah, that could have been you. And
I said, are you going to eat that? And you said yes.
Look, I could understand if your yard was fenced off to get into access of that area, but it wasn't. You can see from across the lake how none of the houses over there have any form of fencing to split them up in any way, shape, or form. It's just one big open yard space that goes across multiple different property lines. And so, of course, a 15-year-old's not going to have full knowledge of that type of thing. They might not even realize they've walked into someone else's property. They might just want to do some fishing. Like, what type of dumbass are you just to go off at kids over and over again, and then when someone else tries to interject, it's like, hey, you're being a bit silly here, you go off at them like, no, shut up, you're not involved in this. Oh god, some people are just dense and dumb. The guy behind the camera is working at a construction site here in this area that they're recording here, and they're usually listening to music via their speakers, but someone hasn't exactly been happy with that information, so over the past few days have been consistently coming over to harass the workers about it. This is the final day it happens where there's a bigger blowout that gets recorded.
Truth is that you're
Please,
getting called out on
sorry.
your shit
We're so sorry.
repeatedly.
Please.
And you are still
Leave
not
us alone.
disrespectful.
Yeah. Help.
No,
Leave
you
us alone.
Leave me alone.
Help.
You leave me alone.
Help me.
I literally live over there.
Help
Hey,
me.
Where the f are you from? What,
Help
the
me.
Bible? Is this a fiesta?
Help
Oh my
me.
God. This is not a fiesta. Literally. Turn your goddamn music down. Leave right now. I'm on public property, bitch.
Hey, it's okay.
But please leave. No. You know what? Stop being disrespectful to me.
If you leave right now, they can actually finish their work and they can be done for the day.
We're almost done. Damn, we're almost done.
I've asked them to turn their music down.
They're done today.
What is their problem?
They're done today.
We're almost done.
What is your problem?
We're almost done. Sorry.
Please leave.
Just back off my truck. You're scaring us.
Okay.
Please get away from us.
Am I scaring you? Am I getting through to you?
You're super scaring me. I'm so scared right now.
Literally.
I'm so scared right now.
Here and on my property.
I'm so scared right now.
About that, do you not
I'm so
understand?
scared.
I don't care.
I'm so scared.
You know
Please.
Way to take
Please,
responsibility and have
we're
accountability.
gonna finish. Sorry, we got to get going.
Man, I would love to see her reaction to the typical Australian construction site, because some of the shenanigans they get up to is wild. Let me just tell you this. If you've seen half the memes of construction site stuff, I'm going to just tell you here, that's 100% real. That stuff legitimately happens. I know because I know people who are in the industry, and yeah, it's a thing that happens, you know? I'm not 100% sure how we actually got here completely. It seems like to be that this guy apparently gave like 10-20 bucks to the station here to get gas, and they haven't got their gas yet, and so they're back coming in to complain about that fact, and then does whatever this is. Here's a clip.
What's up? Why are you giving me a hard time? Did I do anything wrong to you that you're making me do this? I waited in line. I gave you money. I waited in line. And I handed you money, and it's already been 10 minutes. Huh? No, I want to know your manager's name. Okay, what is her name? What is her name and what is his name? No, I'm not leaving. I'm going to give you a hard time now. Now you done up. Because you don't know me, man. You think I'm some nice little guy? Now you done up. So can you please put my gas, please? My gas? And then I'm going to ask you. Alright, what's your manager's name?
You can find out tomorrow.
Okay, you're not going to have a job by tomorrow.
Okay, I don't care.
Alright. Sure you don't. You believe this, man? I want to be racist, man. This is why I'm racist, dude. This is why. This is exactly why.
I need 10 bucks on pump 10.
Where's my gas? I'm gonna call the police. You stole my money. Where's my gas?
I'm gonna give you your money right now.
No, I want my gas. I want my gas.
No.
Okay. Give my money. I don't need any of it.
I don't care. Bye.
Holy shit. That dude just jacked that shit. What the Oh my god.
I'm gonna call the cops.
Oh my god.
I don't know if people realize this or not, but you know, gas stations probably have like a million different cameras around because it's very common for things to be stolen from a gas station, especially fuel. So not only do they have your face because all you're wearing is sunglasses, they also know your car and the license plate of your car because you know you were in the fuel station. Who would have thought? Oh my god. Brain don't process things correctly, do they? Here we enter the Big Apple where we see some parking shenanigans that causes people to get in a massive kerfuffle and fight over it. And then we have this person who is trying to get to their meeting, so they're trying to get everyone just to move.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You gonna touch a woman? Are you serious right now? I am serious, actually. Oh, you gonna hit a woman? Yeah, you know what? Right now. You're breaking the law. Yeah, you know what?
Don't.
I know it's not. Go talk to her. Somebody go find a car. I'm a guy here too. Don't move. Move the car. Lady, let's go. I got mad too. Come on. It's Halloween. I got a meeting now. You got nowhere to go. That's your problem. Come on. Come on, let's go. Good. DJ.
Blonde is no truck on this. That white truck on this.
Go. I'm finding your car. Move your car! Right, move your car. Move it 1 foot! Move it!
Live in a city as big and as populous as something like New York, it's at a certain point I just wonder, why do you still bother driving around in a car? Like, surely it takes longer to get around by car at certain points than it would just to get on a bike to ride to work, or heck, if you're really that lazy, get an electric bike, an electric scooter. As long as you're not a twat on an electric scooter, you'll be fine. It cuts off like 2/3 of the time you would take to walk. Like, it's one of those things where it's just like, at a certain point when you live in a city that is as dense as this and has as many people as this, why are you still driving around when things like this probably happen on a very regular basis? Though I love the attitude the woman's coming in with. It's just like, get your shit together. Other people have places to be. Get back in your car. Just move along. It's not worth it. Oh man, what a clip. This here is probably like the most crazy explosion I've seen at a subway in quite a long ass time. Heck, I don't think I've seen a clip to this scale at a subway before. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but here's the clip.
Hurry up, that guy will not leave. And me and my boyfriend are trying to get him to leave and he's refusing.
Dude, like I said, I will have a conversation with the dude. Get out of my out. Hit me. Get out of my goddamn face. Hit me. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, it is. I know Antonio, dude. This is not you. Jason knows the same again. Now get the fuck out of my goddamn face. You would hit me. I wish you would. I'll go out of the car, you piece of shit. You guys please stay in your building. You know what? Right now. Out of here, man. Get out of here, dude. Gary, please line the you motherfucker out of control. Please let the fuck old man. You are going to jail, dude. You know you're not the first person to say that. I didn't touch you, did I? I did not touch you. You assaulted my wife. Threatened intimidation, motherfucker. You threatened to pull. Something for the nice thing, you know, piece of Get out of here. You're going to jail. No, you touched my wife. I'm calling 911 right now. You're going to jail. Go for it. I got witnesses. And you're on video, dude. No shit. You're on video. No shit. Why did you touch my wife then? Why did you touch my wife? I didn't touch the door. Piece of shit, dude. You touch women. Oh, goddamn. You did. Oh, 10 seconds. What are you going to do, dude? I'm calling 911. I got the right to do that. Go for it. All right. Back up. Back away from my car. Back away from my car, dude. I'm on property. So am I. This is a public place, man. No, it's not, dumbass. Yes, it is. This is all public. Private. Private? You all know this, my guy? Private. You're overboard, dude. I came here to eat, and I got harassed by them, and you, and them. Everybody. Do you not know what right to refuse service means? Look, man, you have no clue what just happened in there. And you come busting that door. I don't have to know what the happened. You have no reason to be in there. No reason. They're yelling at me, man. I came in there as a customer. I can hear both of you yelling at each other through the goddamn wall. They went off on me, so I have the right to defend myself and say what I want back, man. No, it's a free country. Freedom of speech. I have the right to do that. Except the right to threaten intimidation. I didn't threaten nobody. You threatened me, bitch. You pulled a nightstick on me, dude. With my wife right there. With my wife. You're a liar, bro. No, I'm not. You work right here? This is your business? Yeah. Okay, I would definitely write a bad review about your business as well. Go ahead, I will. Go ahead, it ain't the first one. And you know what? I am still going to call the cops, but I'm just not going to wait here with your crazy ass. I'm going to call them, let them know about who you are and where you work. There was nothing but an argument going on, bro. An argument. But you want to come make a bigger scene. And they told you to leave, yeah? Yeah, and I was going to leave. No, you weren't, obviously. I was very upset at them yelling at me, dude. They were yelling at me. You get upset, you take off. I was. No, you weren't. Yes, I was. Otherwise, you would have been gone before I don't like the way they were talking to me, okay? Simple as that, dude. I don't give a you like the way somebody's talking to you. Yeah, whatever, man. God, dude. So pathetic.
Yes, you do have the right to respond if someone's an ass towards you. That is totally a fair thing to say, but here's another thing. The security don't care how one got to this situation here. Security's job is to end the current situation in the easiest way they possibly can, the most peaceful way possible that doesn't resolve in fights and other junk like that happening. And you know how that works? Oh yeah, by removing the customer from the premises if they're fighting an employee. Because you know, the employee has a right to be there, they're there for a job, whilst you're there as a customer who can be refused service at any time, and right now, that they want you to go. You would refuse service. They want you to go and you're sitting there arguing with them. So of course, another employee has gotten security involved to end the situation because clearly you weren't leaving peacefully. It's as simple as that goes. Yes, you have the right to do X, Y, and Z, but they also have the right to do X, Y, and Z. So what's your point here? I also love how he went from going to call the police to now he's going to write a bad review. And apparently he is still going to call the police, but he's going to leave the situation before doing so and then tell them to come here. I wonder if police actually showed up after the fact. Here we have a confrontation with the world's friendliest Karen neighbor, well, Kevin neighbor. Well, here's the clip.
He misunderstood!
There's been no misunderstanding, sir!
My friend went to try and find our cat! That was all it was!
Why was he looking in her house for the cat, sir?
The cat went out the door! The stairs!
He was looking directly into her window!
Oh my god, you want to see my cat?
I don't care about your cat!
That's all it was about, you dumb bitch!
I'm so sorry, you guys. Seriously, it's been like this since the day she moved in.
Seriously, all I did was try to get my cat home. That's all he did. He walked down there at 10 o'clock.
And stood in front of her window and stared in the house.
The cat was in the bush. The cat was
That's why he was facing her house? Was the cat inside? The cat's this way, dude. Cat's that way.
Do you see how dumb you were acting?
Are you drunk, sir? Are you inebriated?
No.
Because I really feel like you might be. Like, you are so out of line and moving on and on. Okay, well, you know what? She doesn't care about your cat. And she wants you to stay away from her.
Cat outside in this heat?
No, and that is not my point. That is not why I'm here. I don't care, and neither does she. She wants you to stop contacting her, sir.
I just tried to apologize to her.
She doesn't want your apologies. She doesn't want your contact. You are not her friend. All you have done has harassed her since you moved in here.
I just want to ask, how did that argument or point make sense in your head, saying that, oh, the reason why they were staring into your bedroom window was because they were looking for the cat? I don't know about you, but that type of thing just does not make any sense. But I suppose when it comes to people like this, they don't care if it makes sense or not. They just want to justify their behavior and not be caught out on what they're actually doing in that situation. They want to pretend to still be the nice guy, not actually have done X, Y, and Z, when in reality, that's exactly what they did. And they know it's wrong. I don't know, I don't like these type of people. Horrible people. Shoo, shoo, shoo. This person catches someone being a bit racist towards someone inside of a store because they weren't speaking English when they're doing their own thing.
At me like she didn't know, but yet she could speak English. No, you're wrong. I said, can I just pass that? No, you didn't.
And then she started talking about you not speaking English?
No, I did not. I'm Italian.
Ma'am, I heard with my own 2 ears.
Why are you asking?
I heard, because I just wanted to get it on video that you were a bigot. She has every right to speak her language in this country. Every right. Just like you're Italian and your Italian ancestors have every right to speak their language in this country, okay? If you want to take your bigot self somewhere else, you absolutely need to do that. But leave this woman alone. Leave her alone. No, you're done talking. You call the police all you want. Nobody's harassing anybody. You were harassing her for speaking a different language. Knock it off. This is going viral, lady. Ma'am, you have every right to speak your language in our country.
Oh no, when someone's not talking to you and they're talking either on the phone to someone they know or they're talking to someone else in person or talking to themselves, they're not speaking English. End of world. Ooh. I will never understand the people that care so much about that type of thing. It's just so seemingly so weird to me. It's like, oh no, they didn't speak English. Are you upset because they might be talking shit behind your back in a language that you can't understand? Is that what you're upset about? Because otherwise it just seems stupid. This woman's going up an escalator in an airport when the person behind her has flash on their camera that goes off when they decide to take a photo of a pretty interesting thing. Rather than just ignoring it and moving on with their day, she decides that this would be the time she confronts the guy for doing something highly inappropriate. Here's the clip.
Let me see your phone. Excuse me, you're not getting away with this. Give me your phone. I'll call security. Where's your fucking phone?
Security. I can't even feel my
I don't give a You took a picture of my ass. Give me your fucking phone. Excuse me, can somebody call security, please? He took unsolicited pictures of my ass on the fucking escalator. Give me your fucking phone. You really think I'm not going to follow you because you pretended to hurt your foot? Give me your phone, you fucking freak. Then give me your phone. If you didn't take a photo of me, give me your fucking phone. Yeah, you wouldn't have hit your fucking foot if you weren't taking photos of me being a fucking perv. And you didn't think I was going to hear that? Or I'm going to be some scared little woman and not call you the fuck out for it? That's disgusting. How many fucking pictures of women do you have on your phone? Okay, so if you don't want to show it to me, they're going to call, they called security and they're going to let me see that you took a picture of me unsolicited. You want to take a picture of me, I'll record you. I'll put this all over the internet. Let me see your phone.
See your phone?
Because you took a f***ing picture of me, that's why.
Accident. I didn't mean to.
Then why did you have your phone like this on my f***ing ass? Delete the f***ing photo now.
Because I was trying to pull up.
No, you weren't. Why did the camera go off? How were you looking at your flight and the f***ing camera went off?
Camera, photos. That?
Then go in your photo album. Go down. You're going up. Go down. And go in your deleted. I want to see your f***ing deleted. Because you're not f***ing smart enough to go in there and delete it.
Here we go. It's going to be late.
I don't give a f*** if you're going to be late for your flight. I don't want my ass on someone's f***ing phone. Delete the photo. Now. I'll embarrass you in front of all these f***ing people. Don't take photos of me. You took a picture of my ass, bro. Delete it now. Go in your deleted and f***ing delete it. Give me your phone. Yeah, because you f***ing deleted it.
If I took it, it was an accident. I swear to God.
disgusting. You're disgusting.
I suppose if you're dumb enough to make an attempt to take a photo of a random person's ass who you don't know without their consent, I suppose you're also dumb enough to forget that flash is on. It's just, the entire thing with this, I personally just will never understand why some people do this, make the attempts to take photos of people in compromising positions and shit like that. It's like, are you really that desperate? Is this really just what you like doing? Like, it's just insane to me. It's inappropriate, it's wrong by all means, and you definitely deserve to get caught out every single time you do it, unless that's what you like and you have a humiliation fetish. That's I didn't want to think about that. Why the hell did I just think about that now? Oh god, I'm moving on. Here we have an interesting clip. Basically, this person has put their clothes into the wash in the communal laundry. Anyway, a little bit later, when it's done, she's come down about 10-ish minutes later, and it turns out that someone shoved her clothes into the dryer with someone else's clothes. And well, here she is now confronting that person.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Excuse me?
Are actually on top of the machine.
Yeah, okay, I'll come back.
But
Are you the one who moved my stuff?
Yeah, I've had my stuff moved before.
Okay, but you put my stuff in a dryer with someone else's clothes. You're talking about you had your shit moved before. I don't know nothing about that. That has nothing to do with me. If you had a problem with someone moving your stuff, you should have waited to confront them the way that I've waited for you to confront you. But I'm pretty sure, because I moved your shit 2 hours ago and you're just now coming to check on it, so you probably weren't here fast enough, A. B, I'm sure if someone moved your shit, they didn't put it in a dryer with someone else's stuff. Like, common sense, if you must move someone's stuff, at least put it on top of the dryer. People with normal decorum and decency, that's what they would do. Who raised you? Like, the fact that I have to stand here and tell you this is blowing me. That's common sense. It's less than 10 minutes late, so, like, that's kind of ridiculous, and it's really dirty. So if you could not do that, that would be great.
I gotta be immediately honest here, I've basically got next to no experience with a communal laundry. I've literally only had to deal with it once about a year ago when I was down at PAX Oz in last year, where I sat there in the laundry on the seat for like the entire time it took to wash and dry the clothes because, you know, it states in the rules to do that. But hey, again, that's just because I don't have this experience. I don't know what this is like, and yada yada yada. I do think it's a bit silly to shove clothes from one washing machine and then just shove it in a dryer where there's other clothes already and put it on, or just shove it in there because you probably would have had to pay to put it on most likely. I don't know how communal laundromats work inside of an apartment complex to a certain degree. Like, wouldn't there be a basket there for that person's clothes or something along those lines? You don't just shove it with some other pile of clothes that you don't know if it's theirs or not, because now you've just mixed their clothes up. And that's just annoying. It's just annoying. You could have just left it on top of the dryer or on top of the wash, or usually you'd hope there'd be a basket maybe. I don't know. Putting it with someone else's crap's a bit stupid though. Here we have some guy who's riding around a car parking lot late at night, and someone who decides, Karen, a bit of a manic Karen, sees something that she's not exactly happy with and decides to take things into her own hands to go off at this kid.
Your bicycles? Walk on, boy! Walk the f*** on! I don't care, you can record me all you want! Walk on! Walk on, boy! Walk on! This your bike? Get on and ride! I'm putting up with that shit! Walk on, boy! Walk on! Walk the f*** on! Over your head! Get your bags and move! Walk on! Walk the f*** on! Well, you ain't going fast enough, huh? Respect! Get the f*** on! You're on MySpace! Flipping me off over here like you something! Walk on, motherfucker! Walk on, boy!
You're tweaking. Please don't touch my bike.
Walk on, motherfucker! Walk on! Keep recording me! Walk on, motherfucker!
I'm trying to leave.
Walk on! Walk on!
This bitch crazy.
Tell me, yeah! Tweaking, you walk on with your. You're the ones disrespectful!
No one could even you.
Get the out of here! Get the.
What are you on?
I'm on you, not doing that!
Hey!
Walk on!
Well, you better watch out!
Walk on! What the you gonna do?
Dude,
you're gonna
what
call
is
me a
she doing?
tweaker
I'm
and think you're me?
I
No,
didn't
you're not! You're trying to say that I'm in the wrong
Could you
because
please
I'm
stop?
a female and I'm on something. Get the
You're a grown adult. Like, God. Like, it's just one of those things where I'm just sitting here looking at this entire thing, and it's just like, you're a grown adult. Grow up. This is not how you act. You're screaming at them to move on, yet you're going around chasing after them, kicking their bike over, and when they're getting on their bike, you try to grab their bike. It also sounds like you threw the mug. Like, what is your, like, you're telling them to go, yet you're trying to keep them there by screwing with their bike. Like, what are you doing? Is your brain not computing things correctly, or you just have to go off at someone, and this kid's very easy to go off of? Like, yeah, he's saying some insults at you. That is definitely something you can be upset about. But you're also the adult in this situation. You know, there's a certain thing of growing up and just moving on and not letting these type of things affect you. I don't know. It seems to be something a lot of people don't really do. Here we have a very interesting situation. So here what's happened here is we don't have much of the details of what's happened prior to this clip here. All we know is that these guys are in a group at the gas station where a pair of them are getting gas for their bikes. And this guy comes out from his car and is extremely unhappy with them for one reason or another and is pretty much telling them to get the hell out of here. Anyway, things kind of escalate to some degree. Here's the clip.
You need to get out of here because she'll call the cops on you. We were getting gas. I know you still did, but you guys didn't get gas. But that's okay. You're done getting gas. I'm serious. She will call the police. We got it. I'm going to get out of here. We were getting gas. Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't call the next time. You know, we're going to let bad people here. I'll call them. Call this morning. Hey, go ahead. There's no plate on there. Oh. You want to take a picture? Maybe I should have the cops come and write your ticket. What? Maybe I should have the cops come and write your ticket. Call them. I'll call them for you. Okay. Let me talk. Let me talk to them. Don't come back here next time. You're out of here. Don't come.
I'd definitely go on a note to say that the revving of their bikes like they were doing at the end there would definitely get you kicked out of going back to a place because you're just doing that to piss off that other guy. And the guy with the long hair probably made the right move here, jumping in between you, saying, nope, you go, get out of here, don't come back. And then he immediately turns around to the other guy whilst the bikers are still there saying, don't ever touch a woman. Like, because clearly that guy was being very weird, especially going up to the girl there, just going, putting his arm around him and trying to talk to her. It's like, that's super sketch at like the low bar. It's like either he did that purposely to try and piss off the bikers to maybe get them to do something that he can easily report to the police, or maybe he's just dumb. I don't know. Either way, yeah. The people behind the camera are Amazon delivery drivers, or supposedly. They're wearing the Amazon vest, but obviously using their own car for the deliveries. Anyway, they're making a delivery to a gated community, but don't have a way in, and we're sitting at the front gate. This other person, who we see on camera here, comes in with their golf cart, asks them to get out the way so he can go through, and then they follow him. And then it escalates into this mess here.
No, because this one's interesting.
Hey, don't you touch us. Hey, give me back my phone. Are you kidding me right now? Nah, give me the phone. Get the hell off of me.
I got police.
Go ahead, and I got proof of you just putting your hands on us and reaching in, get in the car.
I've got people trying to get in a secured gated area.
Are you kidding me?
Canoa Northwest. They're trying to follow me into my golf cart. Get that out of my face.
No, and you need to get out of my face, because I swear to God, you come at me, I'm going to hit you.
Get in your car.
No. You reached into my car and grabbed us.
Back the f*** up. Get my mother phone back.
I got your phone. It's in the car.
I've got people trying to follow me into a gated community.
We're delivering a package.
Literally in uniform for Amazon.
I don't care if you're with Amazon or not.
You literally told me to move so that you could get in, and you said to follow you in.
Green Valley, Arizona, and I'm not moving my golf cart.
That's fine.
If somebody comes down here.
I don't care, because I would love for them to come down so I can press charges. That's what I want them to come do. Yes. You need to call my dad.
A blue vest. I don't know if they're
Amazon. Amazon. Let them know. You want the details? Amazon.
Does that allow an Amazon car to follow a golf
You
cart
told me to follow you. You told me to get out the way so that you could try and get in because you were looking for your key fob. So I got out the way.
No, we're at the entrance to the gated community. They wanted to follow me in using my passcode, and I told them no. They're not supposed to do that. I didn't know they were a delivery. They were in their car, but they've got Amazon vests on. One does, one doesn't.
Put his hands on us, reached in the car and grabbed us, threw Steven's phone on the floor.
My name's Dave. I will pull into my community if you want me to get away from them. But I think it's wrong what they're doing.
I'll crash out tonight.
Okay, and yes, I would like to press charges because you put your hands on us and threw his property on the floor. We got it on video.
That's fine. Lady, I don't give a shit.
So his name's Dave.
This guy successfully peeved off enough people that the internet figured out who he is. I think some form of David Human or something along those lines, a very generic sounding name. There's a whole story there that I don't know too much about because I'm not an internet sleuth, and finding this information is usually a lot harder because I live in Australia, so my searches don't find the same thing because geographic search shenanigans. Okay, I'm going to ask you to bear with me for a moment because this clip has a fair bit of story of what happened prior to the actual clip itself. So, the person behind the camera here is there with their grandmother and their son at a Mexican restaurant. Her mother has taken the pen from her son, and her son made some form of groan noise. You know, the typical, something along those lines. And someone in the restaurant in the background said, I want to hear what you said, but I can't hear you over these effing kids. And so the person behind the camera gets up to confront this table. It only turns out that she went to the wrong table first, and the actual person who said this was trying to hide in the background. Ultimately, she figured out that she's at the wrong table and goes find the person who's trying to hide. This ultimately devolved into a full-on fist fight in the middle of the restaurant, which only stops shortly after the police start to arrive, and that's where this clip jumps in. Let's get into it.
It's a baby. It is a baby. Are you fucking insane?
Don't bring your baby in a
fucking yelling at me, goddammit. Don't yell at me.
I'm only yelling at you because you're yelling at me, and I'm trying to get you to.
No, I'm trying to tell you, if you plan on finishing your dinner, sit the down
and eat.
That's what I'm telling you.
Because other people are trying to have a conversation. That's what I did with my children. I didn't have it so loud where people at my table, at tables next to me, couldn't hear me talking.
Yeah, I don't. Voice, so everybody in the damn restaurant. Listen,
yeah.
You started screaming at the top of your voice.
The baby, because I never heard the baby.
We never even heard the baby over there.
And we're sitting right there.
I went to the bathroom earlier. I could hear the baby in the bathroom. I'm sitting right there.
What baby?
I can hear.
You're a ignorant bitch.
I can hear her talking to
me.
I can hear her baby in the bathroom.
You started yelling at this baby.
Now we're gonna get everybody's food to go, and you're all gonna.
I'm just trying to get up out of my seat. She wouldn't let me out of the seat, and she knocked back me.
If we stay, people are going to jail.
Okay.
So get your food to go, pay your check, and go.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cute.
Let's not do that.
Yes, it sucks when you're at a restaurant with your friends or family and you're trying to have a conversation with it and it turns out that a baby's in the restaurant being as a baby does, loud and annoying. Yes, that does suck, but it doesn't mean that you have to say loud enough that the people with the kid will hear you, that you can't hear people over these kids. That is so unnecessary. Yes, it sucks, but welcome to the factor of life. Babies exist in the world. They're not going to just vanish because you don't like hearing them, and unfortunately they're going to be in restaurants when their family wants to eat out, and unfortunately they're going to act like babies. Who would have figured? What entitlement! Here we see the aftermath of a police officer who decided to run through an intersection whilst they had the red light without having their sirens or lights on, nor checking if it was safe, ending up in a car crash with a mother whose kid's birthday it is today. Here's the clip.
I know Mosley. He was detective of BPD. You are supposed to stop. You're supposed to stop talking in traffic. My daughter was hurt. I was hurt. It's my daughter's birthday. You ruined it. You ruined my daughter's birthday! Let it be heard! Let it be heard! She turned 5! She turned 5 today!
But I think she was an emergency.
But she didn't have her lights on until after.
I like how some people are saying, like, oh, if he had his lights on, it would have been A-OK shenanigans. It's like, no. Even if the police officer had their lights on, they still need to slow down, give everyone a chance to realize, oh shoot, there's a cop there, let's all stop and let them through, not just randomly plow through the intersection without any warning, because that is unfathomably dangerous. Like, I've watched emergency vehicles do a lot of work over the years here in Australia, and one of the big things they do, they come up to an intersection, they flag their sirens how loud as they can to make sure everyone knows they're coming, and they roll up, double check to make sure everyone stopped and they can go through safely, and then they go through. They don't just plow through even when they have a red light, because everyone knows that some people aren't going to have fast reaction times fast enough to be aware of a cop that just suddenly appeared out of nowhere, especially when they're speeding off to a certain destination. So you need to conduct these things in a safe way, not whatever the hell this was. Like, even if the cop had his lights on, you still can't excuse that, because they just plowed through the intersection without a care in the world. It is insane, that behavior. Here we have a pair who have completely missed their flight, and so rather than accepting that, oops, we stuffed up and maybe find a way to delay the flight, let's start yelling at the people who would be able to help us with that situation, because that's a great idea.
I'm a military person. I don't start trouble with people.
I understand that, but it was already.
Can I please go on my flight? I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Plane is still right here. You didn't even try to ask anybody, man. You sitting right here not doing nothing. Ask somebody first. Do that. You talk about go ask somebody on the plane. Go ask somebody. Do that. You talk about all that money be paid in the plane. Ask somebody. No, that. Sir, hey, go ask somebody. He got it. He got to ask somebody. Ask somebody first. I understand that. Don't just say no. Don't just say no. All that money we spend, go ask somebody first.
You know, usually if you talk to these staff nicely, let them know what's happened, exactly why you're late, and all these other reasons, I'm sure they would have been able to find a way to get you on the next available flight where they would have had a position to get you on. But unfortunately, I doubt they're going to be too willing to help you in the situation, considering that you're doing exactly this. You're going off of them. You're yelling at them because apparently it's their fault they didn't quadruple 5 times check you, to potential check you're here before they let the flight go. There's only so many times they can check these type of things, you know? With this clip here, this is a rental. This person's returned the rental to the rental place, and it turns out that there's chunks of ash scattered across the entire car. And well, of course, the guy working there decides to ask the guy, hey, there's you smoke in here? Who smoked in here? There's ash in here. And well, we have a very interesting conversation afterwards. Here's the clip.
When you accuse somebody of doing something that they didn't do, somebody's going to stand up for themselves.
I didn't accuse you.
You said I was smoking in the car.
I didn't say you were.
I
didn't say you were. I said there's smoke in the car and we have a no smoking policy. Yeah, there is.
The ash in the car does not mean somebody necessarily smoked in the car.
I didn't say it was you.
But it still doesn't mean somebody smoked in the car.
What are you, burning incense?
In the car, sir. You can keep a door open, and somebody could be burning leaves, and ash from the leaves can be getting inside of the car. Whatever the case.
I mean, it's very rare to happen.
I can pull to an Eagles game and leave my windows open, sitting in the stadium or in a parking lot, and somebody is smoking whatever it is they want to smoke. Blow the ashes out and bam.
All that shit was blowing in.
Nobody was smoking in the car. Then you got mad and said that I was smoking in the car because it's masked through something.
Bro, that's a nice nugget right there. You think we can smoke that?
Bro, it's legal where I'm at, but that still does not negate the fact that you accuse me of smoking in the car.
Bro, if we were in a court right now, you'd be so guilty of smoking.
Guilty of what?
Smoking, dude.
Smoking what, bro?
I don't know.
People smoke. I'm grown. I'm 35. People
I know.
Smoke. It's legal up here, and it's legal where I'm at.
But there's no smoking policy in the car.
Nobody was smoking in the car. That's not smoke.
Was that weed?
It doesn't matter if it's weed. Are you going to get mad that somebody might have dropped a pack of cigarettes in the car and then the tobacco fell out? Are you really going to get mad about that and say there's no smoking in the car? It's tobacco leaves.
I'm not mad. You're
finding
mad?
leaves, bro. But you're sitting here trying to accuse me of stuff I didn't do, bro. Like, get out of here.
I'm not mad.
95% sure he's guilty. That's my verdict here. You can obviously come up with your own opinions here. I personally think he's probably guilty, considering how hard he's trying to deflect that off of him, saying, oh, it was this thing. Oh, no, it was this thing. Oh, it was this thing that doesn't make quite enough sense to this. It's like, you could have gone for a myriad of other reasons that could potentially have covered your case, but you're clearly just desperately trying to find a way to deflect the blame, especially after he finds a little nugget of a certain item that I can't talk about because, you know, the gods are YouTube gods are watching. But it's just like, buddy, if you smoked in there, you just own up. It's only going to potentially go, like, he probably wouldn't be that annoyed. You might get a slight slap of a fee. I don't know. But it's just like acting like this is definitely not the way to go about it. Here we have staff trying to control people at an airport.
Today, sir, is that you're not going to talk over me and you're not going to talk over me. I'm looking at this gentleman directly and I'm speaking to him. You don't overspeak me and you don't get an attitude with me. Because what we're going to do is call court police and have you removed. So do me a favor, step back.
Talk to the gentleman.
Step back.
I'm standing right here. Talk to the
Step back.
Talk to the gentleman.
Thank you. Like I said, it's a box the size of that.
This seems like a situation where someone's getting involved in a conversation they're not meant to be involved in. This Karen here supposedly watched a beer can be thrown onto the road by apparently the people behind the camera here, so she decides to go up there and annoy them about it. Says that she's already called the cops and assumed that they're going to do cross DNA analyzation by analyzing the DNA on the beer can and comparing it to her DNA to prove that it was her who threw it out the window and that she was also drunk. We'll get back to you in a moment. Here's the clip.
They're going to take your DNA and the DNA off this can, and they're going to find it. Because I watched you throw it, so don't lie to me.
I'm not.
You are, and I watched you.
Well,
and
if you say you watched me, then you are lying.
Nope.
You want to smell my breath? Because I haven't eaten anything or drinking anything. So it's not going to smell minty.
Here. Take a minute now.
I haven't done anything.
Have a seat. Check out the beer in your car and the youngsters in your car. Have a seat. Have a seat. I'll call them back.
I feel like this is... I don't think I'm going to. Because I don't
care what you think. Because you're driving drunk.
I'm not driving drunk.
Okay.
Sweet pea, I promise you right now.
Don't call me that.
Don't need to pull me over. There's no reason for you to be doing this right now.
There is. This
That is not mine.
Threw out of your car.
Was it not me?
Yep, whatever. Tell me the truth.
I am.
Yeah, who threw it?
I don't know. I wasn't watching. I was paying attention to the road like I'm supposed to, like a driver.
Okay, well, the police will be here any second. So.
The police can be here, but they can also make sure that they can also breathalyze me, which they're gonna probably do.
I will be glad to take a breathalyzer.
Good. No, you don't. You absolutely don't. And the police will be here. They have your license plate. They have your license plate. They will find you.
Congrats.
But I will make sure they know.
Let's just go home.
Someone's been watching a little bit too much CIA. Like, genuinely, one of the weirdest things I've ever seen is just like, oh yeah, they're gonna come in, they're gonna compare, they're gonna swab the DNA off this can here, and they're gonna compare it to your DNA and prove that it was you. No, they won't. They will just like say, okay, cool, throw it out. Like, unless you got video proof, they're not going to care enough to go through that effort to cross DNA analyze shenanigans on a can just to prove who threw it out, because that ultimately doesn't really do much for a charge. Like, a bit stupid to say the least.